Hello, my name is Jessica Solomon, and I am an MAT math major with a minor in Spanish at Coastal Carolina University. While being a part of the University 110 class, I got the opportunity to visit Johnsonville High School. While placed at Johnsonville High, I was able to observe an Algebra 2 sophomore class taught by Miss Melanie Graham. Johnsonville High, home of the Flashes, is a public, rural, predominantly white high school. There's only 347 students enrolled in the school, and within that small number, there was not many special needs students. However, there was a great number of gifted and talented students, especially in the classroom I was a part of. My cooperating teacher, Miss Graham, had a set routine. When the students walked in, they were to grab their calculators off the wall, sit down, and begin their problem of the day. During this time, students were allowed to socialize, which in turn prevented the need for classroom management. Afterwards, Miss Graham would go over the question, then collect homework, followed by beginning the new lesson. All of her lessons were presented on the smartboard with examples that the class would work through together. While she taught the lesson, there would be some instances of outbursts, and although she allowed some disruptions, she wouldn't allow too many. Miss Graham never called out one particular student. Instead, she told the class as a whole to calm down. This was her method of classroom management. When she felt as though the class understood the material, she would assign classwork out of the book and told the students that whatever was not completed in class would then be turned in tomorrow as homework. They then worked on the assignment for the rest of the class. Although I never got the opportunity to observe when the class was taking an assessment, Miss Graham showed me how their tests were typically set up. There were many short answer questions on her assessments so that the students were able to show work, and perhaps she might be able to give them partial credit. Prior to this experience, I thought teaching for a great number of years would be boring and tiring. However, while being a part of Miss Graham's class, I learned that teaching math doesn't have to be tiring. That has always been my question to teachers. How do you teach Algebra 2 for 30 years and still enjoy it? The advice I received was that if I get tired of teaching Algebra 2, then go to Algebra 1 or Geometry or get certified to teach calculus. Teaching math opens you up to multiple areas, and therefore I learned that I never have to feel stuck teaching one content. Not only did Miss Graham teach me that I never have to feel tired of teaching math, but her classroom environment also impacted me a great deal. It showed me that the teaching profession keeps you young. As I watched Miss Graham interact with her students and laugh with them, I learned that this profession allows you to have a good time at your job. The happiness that high schoolers bring is often contagious. Being a part of this classroom has definitely reinforced my decision to become a teacher. At the beginning of the semester, I made 3 college goals. One of my college goals was to understand the classroom and how the setting changed from student to teacher. My other goals were to make the Dean's List, be a part of the MAT program at Coastal, and obtain my PhD in education. While these are still my current goals, there are a few alterations to be made now that I have attended college for a full semester. My current goals is to not only achieve the Dean's List, but the President's List. My other goal remains the same. I want to eventually obtain a PhD in education. My last goal, however, is to get involved in my cooperating classroom. I now understand what it's like to be a teacher, but I would like to earn the respect for my students in a timely manner and be active in the classroom. While my college goals are important, my career goals are just as important. My career goal is to teach at a university one day and always stay connected to the students. I can obtain these goals by graduating with my bachelor's, completing the MAT program here at Coastal, teaching at a public school for 5 years, and going back to school earning my PhD in education. The resources given to me here on campus to be able to reach my goals are living with fellow education majors so that I don't have to feel so alone throughout the process of transitioning. The Spadoni College of Education, however, provided me with the Teaching Fellows program. The experiences I get out of it, the people I meet, and the great leaders/mentors that help me fulfill my potential. Also, the 2 classroom field experiences that I participate in given by the college have helped me by slowly progressing me towards my goal. The only other thing I would like to participate in with the Spadoni College of Education is their education classes. While earning my bachelor's degree in mathematics, I would like to take many education courses so that I can do everything in my power to understand adolescents and how to connect with them. I want to be the best teacher that I can possibly be to my students.